Now away from Nigeria, in an effort to resolve the prolonged war between Russia and Ukraine, consultations are ongoing with the aim of implementing the peace plan of the Ukrainian President alongside initiatives proposed by the Russian Federation. This was disclosed by the Russian ambassador to Nigeria, Andrey Podyelyshev, during a press briefing at the Russian embassy in Abuja. Kabir Lawan has more.
The Russian ambassador, Andrey Podyelyshev, emphasized that one of the key measures to ending the conflict is full implementation of the Minsk agreement. This includes guaranteeing safe access, delivery, storage, and distribution of humanitarian aid to those in need, in line with the international mechanisms.
Minsk II was adopted after the Donetsk People's Republic and Lugansk People's Republic militias inflicted a major defeat on the Ukrainian army in the Battle of Debaltseve. At that time, a meeting in the so-called Normandy format took place in Minsk, involving the leaders of Russia, Ukraine, France, and Germany, Vladimir Putin, Petr Poroshenko, François Hollande, and Angela Merkel. Minsk II was agreed upon at this meeting. The document was signed by the same trilateral contact group, while the leaders of the four countries endorsed it with their declaration. By the way, the Normandy format negotiations on Minsk II among the leaders of Normandy IV lasted an unprecedentedly long time, almost 17 hours. Putin, Poroshenko, Merkel, and Holland began the talks on the evening of February 10 and emerged to address the public only the following day at noon. In other words, solutions, difficult solutions, acceptable to all parties, had been found. The implementation of Minsk II could have settled the conflict in Ukraine. On February 17, 2015, the UN, United Nations Security Council adopted resolution number 2202, which endorsed the package of measures for the implementation of the Minsk Agreement known as Minsk II. The resolution established these agreements as the sole legal framework for the settlement of the Ukrainian conflict.
The ambassador added that for lasting peace, both parties must agree to an immediate and mutual ceasefire, with all units and armed formations halting operations along their current lines. Kabir Lawal, Trust TV News, Abuja.